Awesome, candid conversation. I certainly learned a thing or two, and I hope you did too. This has been an amazing day, and I'm delighted to introduce our closing keynote address to reflect on today's program from Katie Sue, my dear friend, partner, mentor, all the things, and member of Asian Society's Southern California Board and member of Asian Society's Global Trustees. Welcome, Katie, and thank you, of course, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Bing. It is an honor to be a part of this with you. Thank you for hosting, and I'm very happy to be able to call you a friend and see all the amazing work that you've done, not just for our community, but for raising awareness and our voices globally. So thank you. Oftentimes, we find ourselves looking at the last couple of years and feeling as though there is so much pain and lost hope in our voices being drowned out. But I do want to say, having spent time in entertainment and seeing the change that we were able to drive at HBO Max, it has actually created a sense of hope and inspiration. We were able to actually change a lot of the rooms so that they were more inclusive. We elevated storytelling so that incredible stories like Warrior season 3 would get made, and just seeing that change start to percolate in the communities around us, it gives me a sense of hope. And I want us to focus on the celebration of our stories and a future that we can create together. When I was younger, I remember growing up and seeing boardrooms and leadership rooms not having people like me in them. And I also recall when the rise of Asian hate was happening, there would be people I mentored who would reach out to me and ask for guidance and support on how to navigate such a difficult time within their team, the company itself, or even in their own personal life as they faced and grappled with all of the difficulties, of the trauma that comes with all of it. And I just remember there was a moment in time that I realized I didn't have anyone to call. There was no one that I could reach out to. And I wanted to fix that. And I wanted to be a part of the change that would create more inclusiveness and more opportunities for women to do that. And so in Southern California, in Asia Society, Southern California, we actually spun up a group and an initiative called AAPI, Asian Women Empowered. And through that group, we've brought together a community of incredible women, multifaceted backgrounds, industries. And our hope is through research, mentorship, and community, we can bring a group of people together and cultivate the next generation of leaders so that there is a sense of camaraderie, there is a sense of community. And if you need support and help and guidance, we are there for you, offering a safe haven where you can have thoughtful conversations, but also with people who truly share your background and story and understand the walk of life that you were going through. And so that is something that is near and dear to me. It is something that means a lot. And hopefully for all of you and everything that you're doing, and for those of you who are joining us, you are equally as inspired to pick up the mantle and make change and create opportunities and to take up space. Because only when we do that can we actually be a part of the change that we want to see. I'll share one last personal story. I come from an immigrant family, and my family, fled war, and my grandparents had fled war just to come to America for all of us to have an opportunity and a chance to do good and to get an education and to be offered opportunities that they never had in the past. And I carry that with me a lot because I realize oftentimes that we don't actually take into account the sacrifice that our families had given just to give us opportunities to be here today. And I take that very seriously for myself. And I hope that the change we do now, perhaps one day, they won't need organizations like AAPI or programs like AAPI. Hopefully we can build a world where equality is truly the case for all underrepresented groups. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this movement. I am inspired by all of you, and may we continue the work that we need to do to make inclusiveness truly a part of the movement. Thank you. Back to you, Bing.
What a day. Inspiring keynotes and discussions, informative, real conversations about tactical guidance to fight against anti-Asian sentiment, and also how to support API professionals in the workplace. A warm and inviting artistic performance, engaging networking, and interactive virtual career expos. There's no shortage of creative content as well as just great experiences today. Once again, I want to thank Marriott International, our presenting sponsor, and our other sponsors, Bank of America, Bloomberg, DTCC, General Motors, Goldman Sachs, KPMG, Medtronic, Morgan Stanley, Prudential Financial, Standard Chartered Bank, Tiffany & Co., Varday Partners, as well as many others for helping us make today's symposium possible. As we close, I'm reminded about today's theme: making connections, building unity, and inspiring action. These words really mean something to me and all of us now. Let's continue to reach out to each other and our allies to overcome challenges we all face both within and outside of the workplace, and remain positive, hopeful, and affirming for the future. On behalf of Asia Society, I thank you all for joining us today. To learn more about Asia Society and our growing efforts around diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, please go, of course, to asiasociety.org. Please take care, and we'll all see you again soon.